Nuggets have the first possession. Jay, the Nuggets bring a lot back. They go out Thomas. There's a lot to work with on this roster.
Yeah, and they also got Will Barton, which is huge for them this offseason. That's exactly what Mike Malone is trying to do. He's trying to build the identity of this team. And I've heard coaches talk about this for a long time now. I'd rather have talent and mold that talent than have no talent and have an identity.
Thomas into the front court. 2-point advantage to Will Barton. Thomas, down low Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic, 2 for 2. That's what you want. James, down low for Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Thomas to Will Barton. They go to Jokic, down low. Rejected by McGee.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Ball into the front court. Down 2. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with an easy lay right there.
Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Well, after all the tests he went through, if Michael Porter Jr. is healthy, then yes, he is the ultimate steal of the NBA draft. Going number 14 was an absolute shock to a lot of us analysts and people around the country. Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, Ed, easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, that's how it's done.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
LeBron into the front court. They're down 3. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Will Barton. James. Shot from the lane won't go. Thomas with the basketball. Leads 3. To Will Barton. Thomas. For 3. Good contest. Barton misses. To Ball. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Jokic slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Lakers able to recover. Find Millsap.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
LeBron James. LeBron James. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Nikola Jokic trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Lonzo controls the offense. To Josh Hart. Pass there taken away by Denver. Barton. Nice pass to set things up. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, stays out. Another follow, still no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Josh Hart at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. J46 wins. Not good enough for Denver. Now the Nuggets trying to turn away the sting of losing that play-in game to Minnesota.
Actually, one could make the case that they could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season. But I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
LeBron with it up top. Now down 6. Pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Thomas. And count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Thomas across the timeline. Up by 6. To Millsap. To Will Barton. Baseline drive. Short jumper off the mark. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Thomas into the front court. Leads 4. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Substitution being made in this one. To Porter. Down low Jokic. Gets it at the top of the key. Jamal Murray. His first effort off the mark. To James. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Sizing up the defense. Jokic. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To James.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And count the basket.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And look out.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Murray into the front court. Down a point. To Jokic. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Stuffs it down with authority. Long key from 3/4 court. No time left on this period. The Lakers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
JaVale McGee trying to cash in on a 3-point play. History not on his side. 58% from the line. The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lonzo on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nuggets with the basketball.
Oh, yes, me and you.
Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Porter. Jamal Murray. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Rebound taken down by Denver. Martin into the front court. Down 6. To Porter. Barton. Down to 5 on the 24. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lakers ball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Barton to Porter. Down to 5 on the 24 to Will Barton. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Yeah, I know. Will Barton got some votes for 6th Man of the Year, and he finished 4th in all the balloting. But last year, his stock was at an all-time high, and he posted career best numbers across the board at 27 years old. It's good to see him play in the NBA the same way he played in the streets of Baltimore growing up.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Driving is Thomas, but a shot no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Ball to Stevenson. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. JaVale McGee to Ball. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this. He will be one of the future centers in the game. And for all the fans at home, let me give you my top 5 centers real quick. I'll go with Joel Embiid, number 1, 2, DeMarcus Cousins, 3, Cat, Jokic at 4, and then rounding it all off, Rudy Gobert. Take that home.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Chance for LeBron James. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Thomas with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. And coasting in for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Nice pass to set things up.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Got it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Millsap.
In the second quarter.
Jamal Murray. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Murray with it. Margins 8. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Jamal Murray has got 2 shots coming for his career, 89%. First try at the line, no good.
Tyson Chandler.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. No good. Defense catching a break there. Another shot stays out. Murray with the basketball. They trail by 7. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. To Josh Hart. Offensive board. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers will start the second lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nuggets would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
First half stats. Player of the half.
LeBron James really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Thomas across the timeline. His guys down by 9. From the painted area, won't go down. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Barton, down low for Harris. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Thomas into the front court. His team down 9. To Millsap. It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
It's Denver's ball. Thomas to Jokic. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Josh Hart. Count the basket at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Thomas to Jokic. Shot from the lane won't go. Hart throws it up. Thomas with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Barton. Drive by Harris, but his shot won't go. Hart to Ball. Can't connect from inside. Thomas across the timeline. His guys currently down by 13. Screen coming. Barton. They go to Jokic. Down low. To Millsap. Oh, Millsap. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Thomas into the front court. His guys down 11. To Will Barton. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Ball with it up top. He'll run the offense. Flushes down the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Thomas with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them. Gary
Harris. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
1 free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Denver's got it. To Porter. No good. Ball. And it's Barton with the rebound. To Porter. Barton. The shot.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Both coaches dipping inches coming onto the floor. Porter. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a look. The shot by Murray, no good. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Lonzo Ball at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Porter. Another chance.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. To Porter. Deep left corner. And the rebound comes to Kuzma. To Ball. Won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Ball. Has a chance. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Porter. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Josh Hart. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
To Porter. Short jumper off the mark. To Caldwell Pope. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Nuggets have the possession. To Porter. Can't connect from in close. Deep 3 at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
To Caldwell Pope. Down to Chandler. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lakers at the controls right now. Caldwell Pope. Given 2 points. High percentage.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Porter. Thomas buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Caldwell Pope. Thomas across the timeline. His guy's down big, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Thomas into the front court. Down a bundle. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, Nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Denver ball right now. Thomas to Jokic. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. A lot of contact. No whistle. Paul Millsap. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Thomas. Short jumper off the mark. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And I hear people talk about some of the great second-round picks in recent years. You hear names like Draymond Green, Isaiah Thomas, Malcolm Brogdon, and Jokic has to be right there. The 40th overall pick is putting in work like this. That's impressive.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Nuggets have the possession. Probing the defense to Millsap from long range. And it's Hart there to clear the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Millsap. Short jumper won't go down. To Stevenson. Looking for his man. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Thomas. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Time to shuffle things up. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
To Millsap. Barton. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Stevenson. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Kyle Kuzma has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws.
2 minutes remaining.
Thomas with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Millsap. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides. Right right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Thomas. From the painted area, won't go down. To James. Shot from the lane, won't go. Kuzma to James. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. It's James. Jokic is there for the rebound. Thomas. You've got to get that one to go. Denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Slam dunk.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Thomas to Jokic. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To Jokic. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's called escapability right there. Elusive.
LeBron James with the rock. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Nuggets put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Points in the paint.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
The chosen one was just amazing in this game. What other word could you use for someone that played the kind of defense that shut down an entire team? Yeah, exactly. Amazing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Denver Nuggets. On behalf of ESPN